Imagine waking up and trying to check your X feed, that is formerly Twitter, and all you see is a blank screen. No tweets, no updates, just an error message staring back at you. Millions of users experienced this on March 10, 2025, when the platform was struck by a powerful cyber attack. But here's where things get even more shocking. Elon Musk himself came forward and pointed fingers at Ukraine as the culprit. Meanwhile, a pro-Palestinian activist group called Dark Storm team claimed responsibility. And cyber experts, they aren't convinced by either story. So who really did it? How did they bring down one of the biggest social media platforms, and why? Let's break it all down. On March 10th, X users around the world noticed something strange. Slow loading times, login failures, and in some cases a complete outage. So what was affected? User logins, timeline refresh, API integrations for third-party applications, ad serving systems causing major financial losses. And soon, cybersecurity experts began investigating, and Elon Musk himself posted this, that we have traced the attack back to a cluster of IP addresses originating from Ukraine. Before we jump to conclusions, let's talk about one key fact: cyber attacks. Specifically, DDoS attacks don't work the way most people think. While IP addresses aren't always reliable, because hackers rarely operate from their actual location. DDoS attacks use botnets, hijack devices from around the world. Geolocation can be easily manipulated using VPNs and proxies. So just because an attack traced back to Ukraine doesn't necessarily mean the attackers are from there. Cyber experts say that blaming a country solely based on an IP trace is like accusing an entire city of a crime just because one phone call came from there. So who actually did it? As debates raged on, a cybercriminal group called Dark Storm team came forward and claiming responsibility for the attack. So who are they? A pro-Palestinian activist group known for politically motivated cyber attacks. Previously targeted Ukraine, Israel, and other countries. Specialized in DDoS attacks and website defacement. Their possible motives can be retaliation for Musk's alleged bias in political matters, targeting Western tech platforms as part of their cyber warfare tactics. A DDoS attack works by overwhelming a server with so much fake traffic that it can't handle real users anymore. Hackers create a botnet, a network of infected computers worldwide. These devices start sending millions of requests per second to X servers. X infrastructure gets flooded and shut down under pressure. The result? A total or partial outage for hours or even days. Once the attack was confirmed, X cybersecurity teams took action. Traffic filtering, blocking suspicious IP addresses, rate limiting, preventing access requests from hitting the servers, CDN defenses, using cloud networks to absorb excess traffic, public awareness, Musk addressing the issues directly. This attack is just a small part of a much larger issue, the increasing weaponization of cyberspace. The reality of cyber warfare is that activist groups are now influencing global politics, governments and private companies are prime targets, and misinformation is spread rapidly, making truth harder to find. With AI-powered cyber attacks on the rise, this won't be the last time we see an attack like this. So what do you think? Was Musk claim about Ukraine just a distraction? Or was Dark Storm really behind this attack? And most importantly, how can we protect ourselves in a world where cyber attacks are becoming the norm?